Yo, hey, hope you're doing great. So today I'm gonna be reacting to what's the name of the song? Oh, it's gonna be Easter by the band called Marillion. So this is a song suggestion by Peter Tice. So he says, "Thank you, John. I really like your reaction, and I can tell how much the music means to you. It is so great that you know the music theory too." And I mean, try my best. you know, of course, it's not the music theory, but it's been a long time that sometimes you tend to forget. Uh, so here say, but wait, what is happening here? Oh, he say, since you love acoustic and electric guitar and keyboard wizardry of my favorite band Genesis, I have song you love it. It's called Easter by the great band Marillion. The guitarist Steve Rothery and keyboard Mark Kelly are amazing. Please give it a review. So and yeah, here it is. Here it is. So yeah, I'm very excited about this. And yeah, that was the first comment. Actually, the second one. About the music theory, I try to do my best. Of course, there's a lot of things that you tend to forget. Yes, as a classical guitarist, I love classical music and jazz music and all this stuff. But I do love classical music a lot, and I had to study. And when I do the reaction, I try to do some history or analysis, or I try to give you my take as a classical guitarist. Sometimes it's not perfect. I try to do my best. But yeah, of course. A little bit about me. I've been playing classical guitar for more than 26 years. I have a master's degree in classical guitar performance, and I teach classical guitar in a regular basis. So right now, in this stage in my life, I do more teaching than playing. But playing is there too, because I had to play with my students and with the school group, and we play a lot of different type of music, especially classical music. But you know, yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very excited. So Peter, thank you so much for become a Patreon, and I appreciate your comment, and I'm very excited to check this out. So I'm gonna put the first one. Let me put the stuff here. So yeah, if you want to have early access to all my videos, check out my Patreon. Also, some suggestions. My Patreon is a good place. Otherwise, you can give me your some suggestion in comments. I have to list. I have the YouTube, which I have all these suggestions from comments that I have been checking. I try to do random numbers, and I also have you go to the right. I also have a lot to the right. So from the comments, I try to, when I have time, I try to put them here, and I do some random selection. But if you do through Patreon, this is the list, and I try to do this first. So you see all the green is done, and that's how I do it. So that's my organization as a sole Patreon YouTube channel. This is what I do, and this is how I being able to maintain it organized. So I have someone that is helping with the thumbnail at least, but it's a lot of work. And the month of May is a lot of work because obviously we have like 5 to 6 concerts, and it's a lot of work. But now I feel better. But yeah, Peter, thank you so much. We're gonna do it. This is like 4.5 minutes, and yeah, let's see what we got. We're recording, right? Double strings. See.
The ghost of the mist was on the field, the gray and the green together. The noise of a distant farm machine out of the first light came. A tattered necklace of hedge and trees on the southern side of the hill. The trees were the border
Beautiful.
in all of your hearts free. Out of the port of Liverpool, bound for the north of Ireland, wash off the spray and horsetail waves, the roll of the sea below. And Easter
I love the voices using this harmonization.
for the blind to see.
Beautiful stuff.
Easter, surely now, in all of your hearts free.
This is very deep, you know, very deep. Beautiful stuff.
What will you do? Make a stone of your
Okay.
heart when you set things right, when you tear 'em apart, when you sleep at night with the plow and the stars alight. Hey, what will you do with the wine and the gun? When you set things right, when you said and done, when you sleep at night, is there so much more to hide?
Huh. Huh. You know, this is the type of songs that you wish they're longer. Like, I felt that it was very short. Like, is there a longer version? Yeah. Yeah, so there's like a 2 more minutes long. Yeah, yeah. Because from what I heard, this is beautiful stuff, I got to say. Yes, I do hear some progressive aspect, and when I say progressive is in the sense of there's some surprises, some things that you don't expect. What I do expect from this when I listen to this is the deep emotional take. Also the imagery or like the video per se is beautiful, nostalgic, and again the music is very very deep. It's I don't want to say it's sad, it's more spiritual. Oh man, oh, now that I hear the guitar, can I try to play that in the guitar? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if I can play that in the guitar because it's very beautiful. Let's see. Let's play some guitar here, right? Ooh. I'm telling you. These headphones are the Western Audio. They're great. I just wish it was a little less complicated to, when this happens. But they sound great. Yeah. So my apologies. I want to play that and get the guitar because, it sounds very beautiful. Okay, I guess that's how it's gonna go. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Jeez. My apologies. Technical difficulties here. Okay, so there we go. Let's see.
Ghost of the mist was on the field, green together. Noise of a distant farm machine knocked off the first light came. A tattered necklace reflecting trees on the southern side of the hill. The trays where the border runs between were married to whose boyfriend.
Out of here. Those are beautiful. So here, the music again begin with the beautiful super major. Of course, the imagery, like what you see, also the voice, it make it very nostalgic. So in other words, it's a very interesting when the band can give you major chords and a major harmony, but it you feel sad. it's very weird. It's very weird, and I think that's because that's a combination of the voice plus the visual that you're seeing in the video, right? Which is I found it interesting and ironic at the same time. But then when they go to this progression now, it goes deeper actually. We're gonna hear. Actually, his voice is very melodic and yes, beautiful. But yeah, the visuals are very nostalgic and I don't want to say sad, but it's interesting, right? Here, the voice, the top voice, sound like a female voice. Beautiful. Then we also have the keyboard in the background. Beautiful. And it's not female voice, but it's so high that now that I listen to it, maybe it's his voice going super high, but it's just a beautiful combination. In other words, this is such a beautiful song. Yes. That harmonization here is unexpected, and I enjoy it. Here, for example, here. This entrance, the entrance of this is, I feel that it's more a transition, but then they repeat it again, and then it felt less than a transition. But it does, it's a transition, and I like how it finishes, and I love how the bass sounds. With that glissando there, I love it. Look at this. Listen to the song and look at this. This is just, again, melancholic and nostalgic. It's just Beautiful.
Liverpool, bound for the north of Ireland.
Now we have like a bagpipe sound.
Wash up the spray in horsetail waves.
Beautiful voice.
Roll up the sea below. And Easter here,
Beautiful choir. Chorus.
the time for the blind to see. Easter, surely now, in all of your hearts free.
And then here again, now we go to instead of the other transition, now we got a little bit more a section that it goes a little bit more, I would say, heavy.
Easter, surely now, in all of your hearts free.
Beautiful. Love the bass actually. Again, beautiful solo. But here this entrance now it goes a little more sad, darker, and I love how it sounds. A beautiful chord that they use there. So inspiring, right? I love it. It's very, in other words, it's very inspirational and very emotional, I would say. And then obviously seeing this imagery, like the image and the water, it's just pure beautifulness with now more intense emotion in the music. And then obviously the guitar solo and also the bass when they change the how to say the chords, it's just impactful. I love it. And I love that the drum is, doing the percussion in the water, but I love things related to water. Like I have I have like 2 water video game, like the Sora for Zelda that I made for classical guitar, and I make a whole video of just the water imagery, and I just there's something about it that it just make everything more deep and more emotional.
What will you do? Make a stone of your heart when you set things right. When you tear them apart, you sleep at night with the plow and the stars alight. Hey, what will you do with the wire and the gun? You can set things right when it's said and done. When you sleep at night, is there so much love to hide?
And the singer again, beautiful voice. Here and then you see this person walking up there. This is super spiritual, and I love it. It's go from super deep in that section where I was telling you the guitar solo to this, and that change that they have there, it sounds so spiritual. And again, the image, the visual is just beautiful. She's throwing roses. Oh man, it's just. Of course, I cannot pay attention to the lyric, but this is Beautiful stuff. I'm like very like to motivate someone, and very deep. Yeah, one of the most joyful experiences to find a song like this and delve deeper. Classical and beautiful stuff. And I again, I knew that this was a short version, but I think that this is like an 8 or 10 minute song because it's so beautiful, and it still have a lot of meat to take from something. It's just obviously probably they did this to for the music video, but beautiful stuff. I'm gonna say, I enjoy this. Beautiful. So Marillion Easter. So this is again. Thank you so much for Peter. Thank you so much for giving me those suggestions. And I'm looking forward for the book. You tell me about It's mentioned something about someone wrote like a book about progressive rock movement and a chapter dedicated to indeed an analysis of the first or fifth. So, Peter, I'm looking forward for that. But thank you. I really appreciate this. Is really good. That was a really good song and video, I will say. Beautiful video. So thank you so much and hope you like it. If you like it, you can comment. Give me your opinions. Good, like if you agree or not. And I love reading the comments. Of course, I cannot respond to all of them, but I tend to write your suggestions in the own list, right? And one day, hopefully, I can get to those. But I read the comments. I do read them. And some people agree with me, some people don't. Some people like how I do videos, some people don't. It's okay, I cannot be the same as other people. Also, I cannot try to be someone that you like or not. I cannot be perfect. I'm not perfect. I do my best, have a family, have full-time job. I try to make videos because I love making videos. Also, I love listening to new music. I think that is part of life, and I think that is healthy for my heart to listen to new music and get suggestions and react to this and talk to you and all this stuff. So thank you so much. I really appreciate all your support. It means the world for me. And here we are. This is June 2025. Having a little more breathing after busy May. And thank you so much for watching. So see you in the next one. Take care.